this your medicine show?
Oh, I'm just like
Warming
playing.
up.
Playing is good. Playing is part of the medicine show. You know, there used to be these things called medicine shows.
There were?
Yeah. You know, like, actually, the group, the band, they had this song, the W.S. Walcott Medicine Show. So the medicine shows were, I mean, there was a root in Europe, but I'm thinking of the American version. Mm-hmm. And these people would, they had usually some kind of concoction, you know, like a drink or something. You know, they were known for, sometimes you would hear the phrase snake oil salesman. Actually, snake oil in Chinese medicine was actually a real remedy for pain. Mm-hmm. But then there was an aversion that had no snake oil in it, and it actually wasn't completely a false thing. It was some form of liniment, you know, that you could with camphor in it, but they would travel around and they would put on a little show. They'd come into town and then they would put on a little show, play some music, and hawk their wares, and then they would sell their herbal formula, and then they would ride on to the next town. So, you know, the medicine show was a show that was supposed to, you know, bring some entertainment to your town and also offer medicine for pain. You know, pain medicine, really, for what ails you. And so I call this the Global Heart Medicine Show. I mean, if I asked the question, do you think the planet Earth, the globe, and our human society is where it should be? Are we healthy? I would say most people would say we've got a lot of problems, and there's things that aren't so healthy. Usually, we think that it's somebody else to blame. Or perhaps we're self-loathing, and then we think deep down that we're to blame, but we don't know what to do about it, and then we hate ourselves. Those are two versions of the same disease, I think. Blaming each other. I mean, if you go on the internet, you know, it's like, you know, firing missiles at each other emotionally and intellectually all the time. You know, it's like those, the conservatives, the liberals, the Russians. Problems. So, I figured, well, let's have a medicine show. Da-dum. Welcome to the Global Heart Medicine Show. You are part of it. You are part of the globe, are you not? You have a heart. And if we're going to have a globe that works well for all of us, we all need to take part in creating the medicine. With a little drum. And it goes like this. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. We're rich people. We're middle class. We're workers and we're CEOs too. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. We're red states. We're blue states. We're purple hearts, all of us. Doesn't rhyme. All a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. We're Russians. We're Chinese. We're Brazilians. We're Mexicans too. We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. You think this is not true? You think it's, oh, you know, those guys from the 60s, the hippies, they think we're all one. We're supposed to love each other. You know, it's genetically true. We are all related. We are all related. We are literally cousins. Now, you ever had a family reunion? You don't necessarily get along with everybody. You know, they were saying for the Thanksgiving this past couple years, Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas too, don't talk to Uncle Fred about politics. It's just not good. You know, we got a family here, but we got some family conflicts, right? We got some family problems. What are we going to do about these family problems? Well, to my way of thinking of it is, what can we actually agree on? Can we all agree that we live on the same earth? As far as I can tell, that's something we could all agree on. If something happened that put massive amounts of pollution into the air that circulated around the whole planet, that would all affect all of us, right? Same with water. And same with the global economy, right? We're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. My motto is, the good of all is the best for me, and it's the best for you. So, today, here in the Global Heart Medicine Show, I'd like to propose that we agree that we live on one planet. That's pretty obvious. So therefore, the good of the planet is going to be good for me. What is the alternative to that? The alternative is that we have to become ultra wealthy, and only a few of us can do that, and then the ultra wealthy people are going to have to closet themselves off in guarded bunkers because everybody will want to get at their wealth and somehow survive the apocalypse. That's all going to happen because we can't trust each other to make peace with each other, and everything's going to fall apart, and there's going to be a global catastrophe. And then when the money system fall apart, what will be the wealth? What will be the value of the wealth of those wealthy people who closeted themselves in bunkers, and then everything will fall apart, and nobody will. The only people who survive will have like the intense survival skills from the wilderness. Is that the vision that we want for the earth? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So, I suggest that if we agree, we all live on a planet together, that we're going to have to figure out how to talk to each other and figure out how we're going to manage things so that we can live together sustainably for the long term as a species in our ecosystems. So, that's why we're all a family under one sky. We're a family under one sky. And that is medicine number one. Just contemplating that. I'm not expecting you to agree with me. Ooh, what crazy guy with his drum, and he's like, well, some sort of older hippie, and what the heck does he know? You know, you're right, I don't know anything, but I do know we live on one planet, and I love you. Honestly, I love humankind. We do a lot of harmful things, but that doesn't because we're bad. It's because we haven't figured out how to live together yet, and we're scared, and we're you know, we have a lot of things to work out. But that's like a family. That's like a family. So, medicine number one, we're all a family. One of the nicest things that a family can do is have a happy wedding. You ever been to a wedding and it's a good one? What happens there? In a good wedding? I mean, like, the event works nicely, it's a good event. Most weddings are, but I say that, not everybody has the great wedding, and, people do get divorced, but there's a feeling that happens, and the feeling is people dance, and people eat food, and it's like a big community. And maybe even Uncle Fred, or who you don't want to talk to about politics at Thanksgiving, is dancing with the person, from the other side, who has a different political view, right? And maybe, after the DJ's finished a set, out comes crazy Uncle John with his drum. Some people who are maybe a little more used to things like this, they get out there and they start going like this. Pretty soon one of them drags their aunt out onto the floor, who's never done something like that before, and she feels like she's having a good time. People who are maybe not feeling shy and not quite ready for it, they look on and they kind of smile a little bit. Maybe some people, it's not for me. It's okay. What do we do with our time? What do we do with each other? We want to meet our basic needs. We need water. We need food, right? And maybe we could have a good time with each other. Maybe we could love each other. Maybe we could dance with each other. How can we pool humanity's wisdom, figure out how the food systems can be worked, so that there can be food that works well for everybody, right? And then we manage to keep the air clean enough so that we can breathe successfully, and water. And then we dance. Play music, tell stories, give hugs. These are some of the pieces of the medicine. After one, agreeing that we're one whole planet, then water, air, food, love, hugs, dance, song, reasonable healthcare systems. All right. So I'd like to conclude today's brief version of the Global Heart Medicine Show with another song. But first, I'm going to pretend that the drum's still going, because I like to dance. I'm an old guy. I'm 63 years old. But I still like to dance. All right. Back to the other drum. Hugs. That is a good medicine. But not all of us have hugs available. We need each other. Here's another song. It goes like this. It's part 2 of the songs. We are a circle of family. When we get together, it is healing. We raise our voices in gratitude and praise. Now, why would we raise our voices in gratitude and praise, you might ask? Because, people suck, don't they? I mean, why would we raise our voice? Why? Because life is incredible. It is an extraordinary mystery that we're here at all. And then we have a chance to be with each other on this earth, a place where there's birds and lions and flowers and oceans and humans. You and me. We are a circle of family. When we get together, it is healing. We raise our voices in gratitude and praise. We open to the wonders of grace. I see spirit in your face. Have you ever looked at a human being's face and really seen the light that shines out? The living energy, the fact that we're alive, the fact that all these atoms and cells cooperate and come together in this being that can talk and sing and love and dance and hug and communicate. We are a circle of family. When we get together, it is healing. We raise our voices in gratitude and praise. We open to the wonders of grace. I see spirit in your face. We're blessed by the miracle of love here. We open to the wonders of grace. I see spirit in your face. We're blessed by the miracle of love here. I love you. Thank you. And let's take this show on the road. Let's have a big family gathering. And let's dialogue and let's counsel. And let's do nonviolent conflict resolution. And let's figure out how we can make this world work for everybody. Thank you.